Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today I'm going to be telling you about the update that's coming up in February of 2022 and why it's super important to start the CDL process ASAP. But I mean ASAP, right? Because there's going to be big things happening coming down February 7th of 2022 that's going to change the whole CDL world. So if you thought getting a CDL was hard now, imagine what's going to come in the future. So let me kind of give you an overview of what is expected to happen. Let me preface this by saying nothing is concrete yet. The states are still trying to work out the fine print of everything, but this is what the federal government is proposing. So pretty much in February of 2022, February 7th to be exact, is the actual date where all this stuff is supposed to happen, and it's supposed to be where the federal government starts taking more control of the CDL process itself, right? So there's a few different changes that are going to be happening, which means all CDL trainers or all CDL schools must be registered in the federal database. So that's step number one that you have to understand. How is this going to affect you? So if you have been looking at schools, maybe you're looking for cheap schools that aren't really certified as schools, maybe they're tutoring centers or something like that, all those schools are going to be considered illegal overnight, and they're going to be able to get fines and possibly go to jail if they continue to operate. Which means if you're investing money into those kind of schools, that means you might just lose your money, because overnight they can be considered illegal and completely shut down come then. So it's super important that you go to a very certified school, which we are here at Driving Academy, and we have state certification. Now we're going to be having national registry, which we already are registered in the national database itself, right? The second thing that they are talking about is adding more requirements for the training, so increasing the curriculum of the training, and also putting you through extra testing before you can actually go and take the road test itself. So the way that the process is supposed to work is you're going to sign up with an accredited school. Once you go through the school, you have to follow the curriculum that the federal government wants you to follow, which is something that we've been doing for a very long time already. And then from there, the school has to give you a certification saying, okay, you have completed the training to satisfaction before you can even go for the road test itself. So the big question is, how does that certification look like? What is the actual process of what all that stuff is going to look like? That is still to be determined, because every state is going to have their own rulings for that. But that's pretty much how the process is going to work. How does this affect you? One, because there's going to be a lot of schools that are going to drop off, because a lot of illegal schools out there, what's going to happen is, so that means there are going to be less schools around and a lot more students going to these schools, which means that timing-wise is probably going to drag out even more. Two, a lot of these schools have to increase their curriculum and increase the amount of training that they're going to give you to follow this rule, which means that you are going to have to probably pay more, because everything is going to go up. And three is it's going to add an extra step before you can actually go and take your road test, where you have to maybe take a mock test at the school, and you might have to pass, which means now it's costing the school more money, which most likely is going to cost you more money. Now here at Driving Academy, we don't know exactly what the changes are going to happen operationally here or to our pricing itself, but when we do know, we will let you guys know, like I said, as things get closer. But the one thing that I do want you to understand is, as long as you get your permit before February 7th of 2022, you are grandfathered in, so you don't really have to worry about all those extra rules itself. That's why it's super important. Start today, right now, and give us a call, 908-525-3609. Get yourself signed up as a student here. Get yourself a CDL permit at least. You don't have to start your training at all. As long as you have your CDL permit, it just buys you more time, and you don't have to follow those processes after this law comes into effect. Now, like I said, this is not set in stone yet. There's a lot of moving factors that are supposed to be happening, but that's kind of like the high overview of what is supposed to be happening here. But as long as you get your permit before February 7th of 2022, you're going to follow the normal rules that we have currently, and you're going to be grandfathered in, and there's going to be some time period where there's going to be an adjusting and learning time period itself, right? So if you are interested in getting a CDL license, now is the best time to do so. We only have a few months left until February comes on in, so you want to make sure that you can bang this stuff out as soon as possible. At least start the process, because once you start the process, we can always finish after February, no big deal. as long as your permit doesn't expire. So give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour and see our current pricing at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. What's more free than driving where you want to go and making more money while you're doing it, right? So give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Get your CDL permit before February 7th, or you're going to have to go through all this new stuff, and don't say I didn't warn you. So hope to see you soon in person one day. One more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.